Hi, it's Rory here from RH Coaching, and I want to talk you through a 3-step method to mastering your motivation. Now, motivation is something that a lot of people struggle with. I see a lot of my clients struggle with that, particularly when they first start. And at the time of this recording, we're going into a second lockdown in the UK. The weather's getting worse, it's getting wet, it's getting cold, it's getting dark. Motivation is something that a lot of people are now struggling with. So I want to talk you through a simple 3-step process to master your levels of motivation. And not just temporarily either, but to master them for a very long time, for years and years to come. And if you ever find yourself lacking motivation again, then using this process will help to get back on top of that and take your motivation back and get more levels of drive and inspiration. So essentially how this works is we think about what we want to achieve. We think about the future and what we want to see happen in our lives. And we've got to believe it. We've got to remind ourselves of this consistently. And these 3 steps help us do exactly that. It helps us map out our future, create goals, and create a vision, and discover what it is we truly want to achieve that inspires us and hits us deep down and motivates us. Okay, and if we are not getting goosebumps when we do this process, then we need to keep doing it. We need to keep digging deeper until it really connects with us on an emotional level. So without further ado, let's crack on with the 3 steps. The first step is to discover your vision. And I like to use the word discover as opposed to a word like create, because I believe your vision is already inside you. You don't need to create it, you need to find it. So discover your vision. And your vision is essentially an imagination, a thought, what it is you want to achieve. It's a future event, something that hasn't happened yet, but that you're thinking about. So to discover your vision, you need to dig deep into your own subconscious and find out what it is that you want to truly achieve. And a vision is typically a certain situation. You could be in a certain environment or a certain event. I like to use a wedding as an example. It could be your own wedding, it could be a friend's wedding, it could be a family member's wedding. And you are at this event and it's at a certain time, at a certain date, okay? And you're in a certain environment. So it could be in a church, or it could be on a beach, or it could be in a hotel, okay? Doesn't matter, this is completely personal to you, but put yourself in that environment, okay? You look and feel the way you want to look and feel, okay? You're wearing the clothes you want to wear. You've got the emotions that you want to have. You feel the way you want to feel. That's very important. This is your vision. And in order to actually create that vision, it takes a very simple process. I just simply want you to sit down. I want you to take a few deep breaths, and I want you to just think about what it is you want to achieve. Don't touch anything, don't do anything, just close your eyes, breathe deeply, and think about what it is that you truly want to achieve. So put yourself forward in time. It could be a year, it could be 5 years, that's completely up to you, but put yourself forward in time to a time and a place where you feel amazing, you feel the best you've ever felt, you look amazing, you're super confident, super happy, okay? Put yourself forward in time and think about that. Imagine that. And now look around. What do you see? Where are you? What environment are you in? What surrounds you? What objects are around? Who is there? What people are around? What are you wearing? What do you see when you look in the mirror? How do you feel? Do you feel confident? Do you feel happy? Do you feel content? Do you feel warm? Okay? And this is your vision, guys. We are starting to create your vision here. Once you've done this task and it really resonates with you, so you really get goosebumps when you're creating this, when you're discovering this vision, then you simply write it down, and you've got your vision written down on paper for you to read every single day and remind yourself of it every single day. So that's the first step, guys, to create this vision. And I've skipped through it fairly quickly here. All right, I want you to take 5-10 minutes just thinking about it. Just sit down, relaxation, put some calming music on, and just think about it. Okay, I've just taken you through it briefly, but I want you to actually spend some time just simply thinking about it. And once it hits you on an emotional level, then you can write down all the details, every single one. What was there? Where were you? Who was there? What were they saying to you? How did you feel? What were you wearing? every single detail I want you to write down once you have discovered this vision within your own brain. The second step is to start creating some goals. So once we've got the vision in place, we can start to create some goals from this vision itself. So if the vision was the overall result, what we want to achieve, the goals are within this vision, and there's many goals that will make up this vision. So if our vision, for example, was to look the best we ever looked for our wedding day, walking down the aisle, then a goal might be to be a dress size 10 for our wedding day. Yeah, so it's much more specific, it's much more measurable. You can actually track it. And those are your goals. So once you've got your vision written down, you can start drawing some specific goals from that. It could be a clothes size, it could be a weight, it could be a certain fitness level. You could be running a marathon at a certain time, or being able to lift a certain amount of weight in the gym. But get smart with your goals, okay? Specific, measurable, achievable, yeah? Realistic, time-bound, smart goals. Get smart around your goals and create a few goals that, if achieved, will get you to achieve your vision. That's the second step. And again, write them down. Now it's going to start taking a bit of thinking. So you've got your vision, that's all thought about. Now we started to actually plan the goals. So what do we need to achieve in order for this vision to become a reality? And start writing those down again, thinking smart. Every goal has to be specific, has to be measurable, has to be attainable, has to be realistic, and has to be time-bound. And finally, affirmations. Now we've created those goals, and much like the goals were within our vision, our affirmations are within our goals. So if our goal, if I go back to the same example, was to be a certain dress size, be a dress size 10 for our wedding next year, then maybe an affirmation would be, I am a dress size 10 walking down the aisle at my wedding. Okay? An affirmation is a present tense, short-term, short phrase of the future. Okay? So a present tense, short phrase of the future. Yeah, so not I want or I will, but I am, present tense. Okay, but of the future, of course, because the way this works in our subconscious mindset is that we are teaching our subconscious mindset to believe that the future has already arrived by telling it that I am, present tense. The subconscious mindset only responds to present tense. It cannot understand the future. Our conscious mindset can, though, through imagination and thoughts. So we want to actively think about achieving our goals, and we want to remind ourselves of that every day, and that's why we write affirmations. So we've got vision. We discovered a vision. We thought about what it is we truly want to achieve. Why do we want to achieve it? How do we want to feel? How do we want to look? Then from that vision, we created some realistic goals, some specific goals that we can measure and track as we go. So it could be a clothes size, or it could be a weight, or it could be a fitness level, it could be an event. And then we wrote down some affirmations. I want you to get between 5 and 10 affirmations, which are these goals again, but written up in affirmation form. Present tense, I am, but of a future event. I am a dress size 10 for my wedding. Not I want to be, I am. Now, all your job is to do is to write these down, which you already have done, document these in a little document and read it every single day. And this is an item that I call the Daily Mindset Document, or DMD. And the DMD is to be read every single day, at least once a day, ideally twice, first thing in the morning and last thing in the evening before you go to bed. And by reading this consistently, you are going to start drip feeding these thoughts into your subconscious mindset. Your brain, your subconscious brain, is going to start believing that this is true even before it's happened. And therefore, your actions as a response are going to take you towards this future. Because we think our future into existence. Our conscious mindset, our thoughts and our imagination controls our subconscious mindset. And our subconscious mindset controls our actions itself. If I think about lifting an arm, my conscious is thinking about lifting the arm. My subconscious is therefore taking that order and issuing the command and making all the things happen to lift the arm. Same thing happens with our goals and with our future. If we think and believe we can achieve a certain goal, and we remind ourselves of that regularly, and we tell the subconscious mindset that that is our reality, then our subconscious mindset will do everything in its power to achieve that goal. So if, for example, we are looking in the mirror and we are hating everything we see, we don't like our body image, we think we're overweight, we hate ourselves, we say to ourselves, oh, I'm never going to lose weight, I'm never going to fit into that, I'm never going to be as confident as I used to be, I'm never going to be as fit as I used to be, then guess what? Your motivation levels go down, don't they? Your willingness to eat good food goes down. You don't want to go to the gym and exercise, you just want to binge, you want to watch TV. You know, you feel sorry for yourself. You are creating your own future based upon what you've just told yourself. But on the flip side, if you can tell yourself the things I've just taught you, I am going to be a dress size 10 for my wedding. I am the fittest I've ever been. I am super strong. I can run a marathon in under 5 hours. I can squat my body weight in the gym. Yeah, if you start telling yourself that these goals are true, then your subconscious mindset is going to act upon them, and you're going to have so much more motivation, so much more drive. You're not going to want to eat and do bad things. You're going to want to eat the right stuff. You're going to want to go to the gym. You're going to want to do your exercise. You're going to want to execute your plan because you're motivated to do so. And that's how it works, guys. We've got to simply motivate ourselves by telling ourselves and believing in our own future. And that's where these 3 steps come in. So discover your vision that is within you. Take some time on that. From that vision, create some goals. Create some smart goals. Goals to aim for. Goals you can actually measure and are specific. And then from those goals, write down a set of affirmations that you can read every single day to re-motivate and re-inspire you every single day. The more you do this and the more consistent you are, the more likely this will all go into subconscious and your body will just work naturally for you, not against you. I do this, my clients do this with great success, and I hope you do this as well. I hope this has been helpful, but I also hope that you actually go away and do this and don't just watch it and think, oh, that's good information, but not act upon it. You've got to act upon it. Same as anything else in the world of body transformation. You can't just take the knowledge in and not apply. But I am trying to break this down and make it as easy as possible to apply. Do this, redo this, and keep doing this when you feel like you need motivation. Guys, I hope this has been useful, and until the next one, I'll see you soon.